Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm KA-50, and today, upon request, I'm going to be showing you how to do some advanced maneuvers in the Digital Combat Simulator KA-50. If you're watching this, I'm going to have to assume that most of you already know how to fly, so I'm not really going to cover the basics. If you don't know the basics, then I have another video tutorial that, if I can figure out how, I will link it up to this video that explains pretty much everything that you need to know if you're a new pilot. So, right now I'm going to do the roll, and then I'm going to do the loop, and try and demonstrate to the best of my knowledge how to do those. I'm going to be a little bit rusty. My cat deemed it necessary to stick one of her claws under my fingernail earlier, and happens to be the finger that I used to do the rudder on my left hand here. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, I'm going to power up, and we will go for a ride.
Watch the ground.
That's never happened before. So here we go. First and foremost, we want to keep an eye on the torque. You do not want to over torque, even though right now I'm pretty much maxed out on that. So what we want to do is, for the roll, you want to gain some speed and altitude. This doesn't consume near as much altitude as the loop, but you still want to have yourself a safety margin. Anyway, to do the barrel roll, I'm going to do it left in this case. So pull back gently on the cyclic to pitch up, and pull back on the collective, and roll the cyclic left, and do it very easy. Keep an eye on the horizon all the way through, and use the rudder to keep the nose on the horizon. And then when you come out of it, gently add collective again to come out of that dive. You're going to lose a lot of speed doing that as well, so you might be in your own ground effect or downwash when you come out of it. So always make sure to have the nose pitched down. Always make sure to have the cyclic forward when you come out of that, so that you can gain airspeed again. The same thing applies for the loop, that when we come out of the dive and we add the collective back, you want to have the nose down so that you can gain speed, because you're going to lose a lot of speed and a lot of altitude doing the loop. So I'm going to gain some altitude right now. I haven't been leaving myself much of a safety margin lately. Okay, so pitch down, reduce collective, pull the cyclic all the way back, do it gentle, and then when you start going into the dive, pitch forward and add collective again. Anyway, I hope that answered some questions as to how to do some of these maneuvers. I can't really think of anything else that that's much more advanced than that anyone would really want to know how. So real quick, I'm just going to show off, and then I'm going to come back and land.